Like I'll be driving or something. Trap, what's up, bro?
What's good, bro?
I was literally just watching your Instagram story today when you were on the platform PD. And you're like,
Yes,
yeah, I
sir.
love PD. Yeah, I love Bishop Jakes. Yeah, I
Yeah.
love Eric, the hip hop preacher. But man, I would fail 100% of the time. Bro,
100% of the time, man.
that
How
was
you been, man? I
I've been
texted you
great.
yesterday, man.
What's that?
I texted you yesterday.
You did? I didn't get it.
Or maybe you got a new number. I text you and sent you so I was on my YouTube and I watched the interview with you and Dr. Ben
Ben
Hardy.
Hardy. It was crazy. That was a crazy interview, wasn't it, Doc?
I
Trap.
might have 30 pages of notes.
You'll have to
But
share them with me, bro.
no problem. And I immediately ordered 2 books. The first book was Thank You for Arguing with Me.
Oh,
Thank
thank
You
you for
for
arguing.
Arguing.
Great book, bro. Did you
There's
start
not
it
a
yet?
there's not a book that you say order that I won't order.
Wow.
So I
Wow.
ordered Thank You for Arguing, and then I ordered
Anti-Fragile?
no, The
No.
Crow.
Huh?
The book he mentioned about the Crow or the Crux,
Oh, The Crux, yeah.
how leaders become strategic. So that's what I'm on right now. I sent you the message so you can see, and I wanted to just say, man, thank you for that. You feel me?
100, bro. 100, man.
Yeah, man.
Man,
So,
you crushing it, bro.
oh man, nah, you man, you inspired me, man. I saw, I was telling my team this the other day. I say, man, I remember 2 years ago I was in Myron's mentorship, and I told Myron, I say, Myron, man, you got to go harder on YouTube. And so I remember having a 20-minute conversation with you, and I saw your brain doing this. I said, the next thing I know, Myron hired, he went, found the best person on YouTube, got him to mentor him. I said, that man will pass me up. That man got one.
bro, I didn't. Hey, Trap. When I first met you guys, I had like maybe 3,000 subscribers on
Yeah.
Instagram. It was crazy.
I said, he done passed, and I showed them, and I said, this is so this was maybe like a month ago, and then we started amping up, and we've been doing like 10,000 people a week. So I'm like, nah, we got to ramp it all the way up on that. And you inspired that 100%, man.
Wow.
100. I said, he consistently just, from the quality to the positioning, to the way you rapping it, to the titles, the facial expressions, we examined the whole package. And I was like, oh, this is it right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you can just be authentically yourself and do it the way that you do it. So that's what we've been on, man. So you definitely, you inspired me the second go around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like we don't like I'll have some like post-production stuff if I'm on vacation. Like we'll
Yeah.
record some stuff but like when we're live, we just live.
Yeah.
If I burp, I burp, you know?
That is, man. Nah, that was,
you know.
you definitely, and so now that we got the building, whenever you're in Atlanta, I want you to come check the new building out I purchased too. 50,000 square feet, man.
50,000, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
50,000.
looking at a 17,000 square foot property here in Tampa.
Yeah, man.
But see, you can get a 50,000 in Atlanta for about the same price I can get a 17,000 for it.
Yeah, I paid 5.2.
That's insane. Do you know how much the 17,000 square foot building is?
How much?
Here in Tampa? They want 4.56 for 17,000 square feet. Atlanta properties are just
Wow.
properties in Florida, in Tampa, bro. Houses too. It's crazy. Like,
Wow.
you could put two for the same price. You could put 2 buildings in Atlanta. I mean, 2 buildings in Tampa and a building in Atlanta for the same dollars.
And so that's what my building is. So the first, it's 2 buildings. They own the same. So the property is 4.2 acres. It's one building is 30,000, and the other one is like 19 and some change, 20 and some
And
change, something like
what
that.
are you using them? What are you using them for?
Oh, I'm all in. So there's the event part in there that can hold 1,000 people.
Let's go, Trap.
Yeah, 1,000 people. So I purchased. When I go back in there tomorrow, I'll show you. So we have a 41 foot curved LED by 12.5 foot tall.
Let's go.
Yeah, we got two 16 by 9s on the wall and one hanging from the ceiling. And then upstairs we have another one. It can be like a mastermind webinar room where we have it's a 28 foot curved LED by 9.5 foot. And
Wow.
so, yeah. And so the rest of it is just, we're gonna have some office space, content space. That's gonna be the whole thing. Just
Are you gonna have
just
people in there renting full time, or is it gonna be like a shared
one
office space?
100% renting
Yeah.
full time. That's the goal.
Yeah.
100% full
That's what's
time
up.
renting everything. And then in the building next door, I'm gonna do the gym wellness at the bottom with content at the top and workspace at the top. And then I'm actually talking to the people right now across from me because I went counted the parking spots and I was like, wait, if the auditorium part holds 1,000 people and I only have 300 parking spots, that means I need some more parking. So I'm negotiating with the people across from me on the next corner to buy it. It's a lot. I'm gonna just buy it and clear it and then make it up. It's about an acre and I'm gonna make that a parking lot. So
Nice.
I probably have about 300 parking spots
What is
over
what did you
there. So that'll be good.
what did you name your property?
The Freedom Center.
Let's go.
The Freedom Center. The Freedom Center, man. And I gotta get you, I know I gotta get you to come speak over there, man. When the
Say
opportunity.
less.
You are,
Say less, bro. You know how we do? We'll come in and break people's brains, make it rain like a hurricane.
listen, I already know, man. I'm telling you, I be listening, I be like, this man is like fine wine. He get better with time, man. Like you are the epitome of I will never stop learning until I get to the grave, man. You
For
know what I'm
real.
saying? When I first met you, you were just a learner, and I'm like, this is a new concept he done came up with. This is another concept he done came up with. You know what I'm saying? And so I want people to know that you should keep learning.
Oh,
You know what I'm
100.
saying? Never stop learning, man. Never stop learning. And I know you got this content thing coming up soon. And I'm
Yeah.
telling y'all something. He didn't tell me to say this, but I promise you, if he's hosting something, you should go to it.
Wow. Thank you, Chad.
I
I
can,
appreciate it.
and I haven't talked to my man in a minute. You know what I'm
We
saying?
ain't talked in at least
Nah,
a
but I'm
year,
on the email list, and I saw it. I said, "Ooh, this." I said, "He must have learned some more concepts. He's
bro.
he's learned something. He's learned something."
Bro, it is like okay. So let me just give you a little takeaway from my trip. So I just got back from vacation, right? Me and my
Okay.
wife. It was our 40th anniversary. So we took a trip around the world for 30 days. And we ended up in South Africa. That was our like we went to Cape Town, then we went to Botswana, then we went to Zimbabwe for a day, and then we went to Johannesburg for a couple of days. And when we went to Cape Town, we went to Robben Island where Nelson Mandela was
Mm.
in prison for 17 or 18 of his 27 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna tell you something. This blew my mind, bro. This dude was in prison for 27 years.
Yes.
Got out of prison. He didn't get a job. He
Mm-mm.
became the president of the country.
Yes.
Now,
Yes.
how's that like every time I've ever heard that in my life, I was like, how do you go from incarceration to the president of the country?
Mm-hmm.
But you know what he did? I learned the story while I was there.
Mm-hmm.
He he wrote a book while he was in prison. He wasn't allowed to write a book, but he wrote a book while he was in prison, and he got it smuggled out.
Mm-hmm.
And the book became a bestseller.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody bought into his ideas. And when he came out, because of the content that he created while he was in prison,
Yep.
it didn't just free him, but it elevated him to the
Mm-hmm.
highest station in the land. Like people don't understand what their content can do. Like when I first started doing YouTube consistently in April of 2022. It seems like it was
Yep.
2 years ago, but it was 3.5. But like we don't get to connect that often, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like in 2021, our business only did like $2 million in 2021, but we did 6 million in 2022. Then we did 15 million in 2023. All because by the way, with $0 spent on ads. Zero. I was on vacation for a month. I didn't do a presentation. I didn't do a webinar. I didn't do a live. I didn't do, you know what I did? I was on vacation. I went on safari. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Went on a bunch of
Mm-hmm.
helicopter ride.
Mm-hmm.
I was not working. Our business, while I was on vacation, cash flowed over $500,000.
Mm-hmm.
That's not the revenue. That's just the cash flow,
Mm-hmm.
bro. Because of content. My
Mm-hmm.
content's always working. Your content's always working.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when you hit 1 million followers on Instagram. I remember when
Mm-hmm.
it happened.
Mm-hmm.
And now you're at 1.6. I'm like, dude, man, you can't even keep up with Trap.
Let me show you what I just did. So this is, I want people to understand, again, the seriousness of what you're saying. So I just built this out in my crib. So this is a
Come on.
content space. It's a 2-camera setup. We
Yep.
got the light. And then my guy said, I got the lights on the back, put that
Yep.
on the wall. I literally have a 1-person setup. So my team don't even,
Oh,
because
yeah.
I'm so creative in my house. So
Right.
we got the stream deck, we
Yep.
got the iPad, the thing. So now I can shoot right here. My
And you don't even
camera's
have to go,
here.
you don't have to go to the freedom. You don't even have to go to the
I
Freedom
don't have to
Center.
go. And all I got to do is up, like once I press finish. So on my button, when I'm recording, there's a button right here that says record
Mm-hmm.
and finish. And once I finish, it uploads straight to Dropbox and my team can just snatch it. So I can
Let's
record 2
go.
or 3 at a time. I don't have to do nothing. But I'm saying that to say that's how serious you got to be about content.
100.
So when I saw you, when I got the email, I said, oh, he got a new concept. Because I just understand that people aren't taking the content as serious as they should,
No.
especially the YouTube content.
YouTube long form is the bee's knees, bro.
That's it.
If Daniel Priestley is right, and I believe Daniel Priestley is right, and he says, according to Robin Dunbar, there's 7-Eleven 4. If you want to like have influence in the marketplace, people need to spend 7 hours with you,
Mm-hmm.
11 different interactions on
Mm-hmm.
4 different platforms.
Mm.
Right now, I just did this morning, and it blows my mind. So, like, how many hours are there in a day? Oh, 24. Unless you're a YouTube long form content creator, because on YouTube, they have this stat called watch time hours.
Yep.
In the last 28 days, people spent
Mm-hmm.
364,000 hours watching me in the
Mm-hmm.
last 28 days.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't sound like that big of a deal until you do the math, because there's 8,760 hours in a
Mm-hmm.
year. When you divide 8,760 into 364,000, people spent 41.3 years watching me in the last 28 days.
That's so good.
That's a lot of attention.
That's so good. And what happens in that time too is, and I'm about to say this, people get to get intoxicated by your content. And then they start to pick up your beliefs and philosophies. That's what makes them come back. So
100.
when people start to get intoxicated with your content, then they start to install your beliefs and philosophies. Then they help you to reform how they see themselves and how they see the thing that is you
100.
teaching. You know what I'm
100.
saying? So
100.
yeah, I love it. And we saw that for us, and this is what we about to get into now. So we saw that 12 to 15 minutes is a sweet spot for us. So now we about to start testing out longer form, like 30 minutes, 45 minutes. And we about to start going live in the Freedom Center, just doing Q&A, stuff like that. We're bringing people in because that type of scenario makes it really good for people. That two-way scenario. I stayed the whole 2 hours with you and Ben Hardy. I was like, oh, this is good.
Bro.
This is good.
You
This
know,
is
we did 2
good.
sessions. We did one for 2 hours, and then another one. The second part was for another hour and a half. There's a second part to that that happened in that same day. It was crazy.
That's crazy. He just went off the deep end.
He did go. He went off. Bro.
I was off the deep end. So people need to 100% whatever the content, your content thing, they need to go to it if you're serious about content, because content is the new way. It's the new business model, y'all.
Oh, it is. Trap. I'm not gonna share what it is, but I literally have a new concept for a faceless YouTube automation channel.
Mm-hmm.
People won't even know it's me. I believe it will become a billion-dollar brand.
100%.
And using AI to create these characters, it's going to be mind-blowing, bro. It's going to be on another level.
And people need to learn how to use So I think a lot of people are fearful of the AI when they should be seeing, how can I use it in my business model? How can I use it in my business model? And
Yep.
that's what you should do, because it actually makes running your business easier.
100%. So one of the things when we were on Safari, I hate to keep talking about being on Safari, but it was such a great
Nah,
experience.
we love it, man. We
It's
love
such
it.
a great experience. So we're on Safari. They kept saying, "Well, this animal's out of extinct. This animal's on the endangered species list." I was thinking to myself, "Animals are extinct. This is wild." Because when Noah got on the ark, there were
Mm-hmm.
8 people.
Mm-hmm.
There were 7 of every clean beast and 2 of every unclean beast that got on
Mm-hmm.
the ark. So we're talking about thousands of animals on the ark,
Mm-hmm.
and there's
Mm-hmm.
8 people. And people are not extinct, but animals are.
Animals are.
And so I
Mm.
said, well, why is it people don't become extinct and animals do? You know why? Because human beings have technology. And when I
Mm.
say technology, it starts with the technology of being able to think, and then the technology of being able to talk, to take our thoughts and put them into words, which gives us the ability to put our thoughts in somebody else's mind.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have the ability to think about our thoughts, and we have the ability to think about our words and talk about our thoughts. It's mind blowing. And then we have the ability, because of our thoughts and our words, we have the ability to create things that make our lives better while we're living and make our
Mm.
lives last longer so we don't die sooner, which is why lifespans today are like people are living to 80, 90, 100 years old, where they used to only, like an old person was 40 years old, they die at 43, right? And
Mm.
so technology, so then I started thinking, okay, but everybody has access to technology, but everybody doesn't access technology. And I realized that even when, like, how could there have been times in the past where small nations have conquered bigger nations, like
Mm-hmm.
13 colonies and the Revolutionary War, right? The War for
Mm-hmm.
Independence. Okay, so how is it that a small army can defeat a bigger army? Because the smaller army has better technology, better thinking
100%.
technology, better communication technology, better weapon technology. And so what I realized as I was thinking about this is, if those of you watching me and Trap have this conversation right now, if you don't learn how to use technology to your advantage, you are in danger of becoming extinct. Your family's financial future is in danger of becoming extinct because you refuse to learn how to use technology.
100%. And I'll just add one thing to that: the strategy with the technology.
100%.
The strategy with the technology, because the use of technology without a strategy is actually going against the essence of the technology.
100%.
So it's the strategy, man. And that's why I got that book that Ben Hardy, The Crux, because he talked about how a leader transitions into a strategist. And I was like, oh my God, that's it right there. You know what I'm saying? So
100.
nah, man, I admire you, man. I am so proud of you, man. And I still look at you. I'm still learning. Just your wisdom, man. The profundity in which you talk with, man. I just be like, man, that's it. Like, that's it right there, man. To be able to teach and keep teaching and have a love for teaching is what I love and what I see, man. So thank you for blessing us with your gift all the time, Myron.
Right back at you, bro. Like, you are making a dent in the world in a big way. I'm telling you, bro, I was literally on your Instagram and your YouTube right before I started this live. I literally
Oh
jumped on there.
man.
Like, how wild is that?
I appreciate that, man.
Yeah, bro.
We just did our first live event. Um
Okay.
we just did our first live event because I wanted to get a feel for it, because we still renovating the inside of it, and we did a live event and I was like, okay, I'm ready. Like, okay, like it ain't all together, but yeah, we about to start doing this. You know what I'm saying? We about to start doing this. And I think that for me, my goal is to create $100 million business that scales to $1 billion,
Let's go.
and using technology, using strategy, and building out the right process systems and procedures, man. So yeah, man. I will say this too before I go, man. You were so essential to helping me get to where I needed to go at. You know what I'm saying? I stayed under Myron for like a year and a half, man. I still study him. And I just want y'all to know that, man. And again, he ain't telling me to say this, but when somebody help you, man, um, peel back layers, you're supposed to always be willing to say, yeah, that happened. And so, man, you know, Myron helped me pull back some layers, man, and definitely helped me get to another level. So whatever he have, man, I always say it's always, he always give you 10 times more value for whatever he doing, man. And he's like me, so he's a talker. So once
For real.
so once you get him going, he's gone. He's gone. He's gone. Once you get him going, he's gone.
It happened in the studio this morning, man. Somebody asked me a question, man. I went all the way down the rabbit hole. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is who we are, man. It's because you read so much, and once you get into something, it unlocks something that you read and it's stored and you processed it. So you just go down a rabbit hole before you look like that was now where was I at already? I don't even know where I was at no more. So yeah, man. So I just wanted to say
Appreciate you,
that,
Trap.
Myron.
Yeah,
Thank you,
let me know
man.
when you
I
want to do
appreciate you,
something together,
Myron.
man. Let me know when you want to do something together, bro. I'd love to come up there and hang out with you and do something at the street effect.
Man,
Let's
don't
go.
listen, man. Don't tempt me with a good time, man.
Hey, somebody better holler. I bet I can show you better than I can tell you.
I'm gonna shoot you a DM to make sure that's still your number, and if not, I'll just give you my new number so I can
And
just.
I'll send you mine as well.
Yes, sir, man. Love you, Myron.
Nothing but love, bro. Peace out.